start. So just sit back and relax. Don't get too comfortable. Don't fall asleep. And just breathe. Focusing on your breath. Observing the breath coming in. Exhaling. What does the breath feel like for you? Just letting all tension go as you observe the breath. And go within. Use your mind, your intellect, to quickly switch your consciousness to being the observer of yourself. And now I want you to send your consciousness out into the universe around you, into the silence, the void. I want you to connect with everything that is unseen, that is hidden. And in this world, it is a world of silence, physical silence. So we need to use our spiritual ears, our intuition, to communicate with that realm that is beyond sound. This is a realm where we receive touchings, where thoughts pop into our mind, guiding us, helping us, answering questions that we may have. It is where all of our guides, our guardian angels, and the Supreme Being reside. For each one of us is a being from beyond sound. And we have come into this world of talkie, this world of sound, from that world beyond sound. But that world beyond sound is the home of the soul, and it is where the soul will return. So the spiritual practice is of how we can move from the world of sound to the world of silence in 1 second. How, whilst being in this world of sound, we can simultaneously be connected to the world beyond sound, so that we get the thoughts, the touchings, and our life becomes a life of ease and happiness and joy. For we are guided, we are helped, we are supported and listened to. But to be listened to, we need to be able to communicate at the right frequency, in the right way. We need to be able to direct our thoughts to that dimension of being. So we direct our thoughts to that world now, that world beyond sound. And with our heart, with our mind, we can develop a relationship, a communication with that world beyond sound. And so that we are never alone, wherever we are, we can tap into that wisdom of that world. And especially at this time, for those of us on a spiritual path, any question we ask of the spiritual realm will be answered. So if you have any question, any query, ask the beings in that world beyond sound. Ask your guardian angels, your guides, the Supreme Soul. And they will listen, and they will answer you. And I think it's very important to remember that this being that the world has called God isn't someone far away from you, but can be very close to you. For that being is the mother and father of all souls, and you are a child of that soul, a beloved child, and as such you have a right to the inheritance from that soul, and that inheritance being supersensuous joy, peace, and overwhelming love. It has been said that God will come when there is irreligiousness, when humanity has become divorced from the Supreme. But a few souls, those who are on a spiritual journey and thus bringing in the new world, do so, for we are the arms, the hands, the feet of the Supreme. We are the ones who, through our own transformation, transform the world. So once again, connect your mind and intellect up above, and in silence listen, communicate. Can you feel the eyes of the Supreme upon you? Can you feel the vision on you? Can you feel the souls, the Supreme Soul, your guides, the angels above, watching you, loving you, applauding you? Each one of you is a spiritual warrior, and it is your courage that has placed your feet on this path. For it takes courage to navigate our way through life, through this old, degraded world. And it takes time to be full of love for humanity, whoever it might be. It takes time to be constantly cheerful and peaceful. To not let any situation disrupt our harmony, the harmony within. So I'll just be quiet for a minute or two, and I want you to observe your thoughts and see if you can maintain the connection to those up above. And if your mind wanders, just bring it back. Just be quiet and go beyond sound. Keep your mind light. It's a good practice to keep focusing your mind, learning to control your mind. If it wanders away, consciously bring it back to focus. So focus your mind now on the Supreme Being, the Supreme Light, Soul, in the supreme region, nirvana, and picture yourself sitting in front of that soul of light. And breathe that light into yourself. Feel the energy come in and send it down through all your chakras. Become sponge for that magnet, for that battery of power, and fill that power into yourself. The more you sit with the Supreme Being, the more you become like that being. The more you fill with unconditional love, peace, wisdom, knowledge. Remind yourself who you are, where you have come from, practice being the driver of this vehicle. Maintain as long as you can the awareness that you are operating this physical body that you call yours. But no one can see who you are. They can see your body, but they can't see you. Your feelings, your emotions, your thoughts. They may be reflected on your face, and yet they are of themselves invisible. Remind yourselves who you are. How powerful you are. How great you are. how loved you are. That of the millions of people in the world, you are literally a handful. That is your greatness. So allow that knowledge of who you are and breathe it in. As difficult as it may seem sometimes, remind yourself as often as you can how special and powerful you are. And the more you bring that understanding into yourself, the more you can develop the unconditional love for all souls. And their role on this world stage. We are all beings of peace. We have come into this world, into this body, and we are establishing the old, destroying the old world, but establishing a new world through our own realization and transformation. We are ordinary old shoes. We inhabit an old boot that we call the body. We are incognito warriors. No one knows who we are except God. And we have to realize our potential and become that potential. Om Shanti. Om Shanti.